What's up, YouTube? Howdy, howdy, howdy. Right now it's moi. Gladys is on her way. We've been outside helping mom and dad clear more property up by where their cabin site's going to be. And just continuing to clear that out because we've already cleared just about as much as we need to clear for what we need to build over here. And I know that they would still like to continue. You good? No, you're not good? The sissy kicked you off the couch because she has to fold clothes? You want to come say hi? Come here. Until mom gets here? Say hi. Oh, I didn't say climb on my lap. Oh, look. What's going on? Arf, Willow. Say arf. Her tail's wagging. Your tail wagging? Supposed to stare that way. Look, the camera's up here. This way. There you go. See, like that. So see, now you can see. No? You want to be seen? So hopefully you guys are having an awesome Sunday. We're trying to stay busy. It's such a beautiful day outside. It is a little on the breezy side. Still not 100%. I still got the green boogies. So, but I am feeling better than what I was. But I just kind of lack the energy to do anything somewhat quickly. But howdy. Says we have a cleanup for company day today. Wow. Company day. Yeah. Always gotta clean when you got company. We actually have, so mom and grandma, they're actually going to come down to visit right before the weekend of like April Fool's, right? And it's not going to be April Fool's joke, but they're going to come down because grandma, obviously she can't come down until because she still has physical therapy that she's doing, for her aches and pains, some of the things that she's had stuff going on with, right? So until then, they're still kind of having to play that around, their schedule, along with we're having to schedule stuff around our schedule because we're still looking at going down to Texas for spring break for the week. It's like a Saturday to the Saturday type thing. Yep. Heather Hopper in the house, Jen in the house, Daniel in the house. So if you guys would not mind, guys and gals, to share out the stream, give us that thumbs up. It's greatly appreciated. Well, you don't have to give it a thumbs up, but it would be nice to share us out. Try to get some more folks to come on in. Greatly appreciated. And we can talk shop, just some of the stuff that's going on. I did record a Daily Scuttlebutt this morning. I thought I was having it upload starting this morning, and it did not. So I had to basically redo all that, and it was already like 1 something in the afternoon. So that will probably end up going live sometime this evening because that's how that goes. And says I did before the stream started. Well, greatly appreciated. Thank you. And I can hear the trucks pulling in now, so it sounds like they're coming up. And of course, even with it being super windy today, Gladys got to burn some stuff. So a lot in our area, because even last night we had so much smoke in the area. It was thick. I mean, it's like you can almost cut it with a knife thick.
That was fog.
And no, it was smoke. Yeah, yeah. So it's. I mean, I'm sure a little bit of it was fog just from the temperature changes, but yeah, you walk outside and you can immediately smell it. But a lot of our area, right? They've been doing a lot of prescribed burning. I do believe there's only one like wildfire that's actually here.
It's me.
Yeah, you are a wildfire.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
And then, but that shouldn't really be affecting us here. But all these prescribed burns that they're doing, around all the national forest areas, they're burning, hundreds of thousands of acres, just the underbrush, right? It's all controlled burning. So, but a lot of that affects, the smoke and the air quality and stuff around us. And last night, it was affecting a little bit of everybody. Yeah, it's pretty thick. Yeah, smoke and fog is smog. Yeah, which, California.
I'm coming.
Basically anybody, in the areas that gets fog area.
I was gonna throw it back outside. Where does it have it?
Mold. Well, she's cleaning mold with just a wet rag with no soap. So.
Oh no, my arms are gonna fall off.
Your arms are gonna fall off.
Oh no.
Yeah, Butt Nuggets Homestead in the house. Howdy, howdy. It says, "I'm here. You can start now." Yeah, we're trying to. Still waiting on a woman.
I'm here. I'm just in the background.
Come sit down and relax a little bit.
I gotta make some sweet tea. Sweet tea is awesome.
So be the fawns and thumbs up. Hey. You always put way too much sugar in the tea.
No, I do not.
That would be McDonald's.
So.
Yeah. Thank you.
The quality has arrived. Yep.
The quality? Me? I'm the quality?
Huh?
What?
I don't know. No, I think it's that Butt Nuggets Homestead is the quality.
No way, Jose.
No, you can let her out.
Oh my goodness, so strong. That's not copyrighted because Nani really
So
Actually, she didn't. That's from an actual song.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're horrible.
Horrible. I know, someone just loves singing.
My life is a musical. My life is a musical.
Yeah. You got dirt all over your back.
I have dirt in my back?
Yeah.
Yep.
Dang. Oh, we were riding in the back seat of the trailer. Little trailer.
I don't know. Dad driving? Oh, crazy.
My dad, I mean, like as soon as my butt hit the trailer, I tipped it to the side and everybody almost fell out of it.
Sounds about right.
I was like, damn, I'm chunky.
On that heavy load. I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Dad fixed it.
You don't want to show them?
So
you don't want to show them?
You gotta zoom in.
It is in.
You gotta send it to me.
Oh, not to me.
You
We're live.
Oh.
See?
You gotta send it to me so that I can look at it.
So everybody else can see what you're talking about.
On my chunky butt.
Instead of being all secretives.
I'm
Yeah,
not
they're riding on the little trailer.
Everybody
Riding on the
knows-
little trailer.
Everybody knows I'm chunky, and everybody knows that the camera puts on like 50 pounds.
Are you gonna have to go back up for the generator?
No, the generator. Over here. Hey, Mama. Can you put these in the refrigerator and the freezer?
What you clicking? Oh, sorry. Playing with a tape measure. It's like I didn't even know. Yeah. Oh yeah, I seen that one. Yeah.
I'm coming. What is it? The pièce de resistance?
What?
Do what?
Me. Okay, can you put these over there, Mom, in the freezer?
You're a resistance.
No,
You are
you dummy.
You are a resistance.
Oh,
Yeah.
You can see my hand.
Just,
You can see it all.
everybody's waiting. Everybody's
Everything
waiting.
is awesome.
Ah,
Dang it.
you've been doing that since.
Playing with strippers.
What?
I'm not a stripper.
I got to play with strippers this morning. Wire strippers, techniques, wire strippers.
My child
Saying
has a dirty mind.
it's that the mind of a 14-year-old just immediately goes.
Well, that's why
It's
South.
all of their hormones and,
And then
everything.
and this one says that it's my fault that she is that way.
I've heard worse.
It's
So-
nothing,
That's not my fault. It's everybody else's fault. They're
nothing,
horrible.
nothing I say.
Can I come?
Yeah, because I'm sitting.
I know mom's gonna say that.
Ah,
Thank you though.
it's hot.
You can go play.
Hey, move your chunky self out of the way. Hey, and I'm all sweaty. And look at my hair. And I've been playing with fire.
Fire.
Controlled fire. Tomorrow I'm gonna do another one. It was a little windy today, but
It's a lot windy today.
the fire did get taken care of. Hey. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like they say, hee hee.
I'm gonna need you to go to the room, please.
Oh God.
Because you're not
Oh
listening.
my toesies. Hi, Dad.
So that means you need
These
to.
are two plates together. No, thank you.
You see what she's doing, right? She's working and she's being quiet.
We join ride.
Thank you.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm catching up on everybody.
She's reading.
I'm readings. Readings is essentials.
Readings is
Too windy to
essentials.
cut up sheet
Yeah.
metal today. I'm right
Yeah.
there with you. I be lazy. I gotta be forcing myself to
never
go
too
do
windy to cut metal.
things. Oh yes, it is. See if you wanted to slap you in the face like one of the branches did. Man, it whacked me right across the cheek. Do I have anything?
I don't see nothing.
You see a face?
Can we kiss it, make it better?
No. You.
Me what? Do you want to finish that sentence?
Yeah, because you're sick.
Mm,
In better terms.
yeah. See, because she knows that if she was to say yes, that I would end up licking her.
I know
And she
you
doesn't want me
would.
to do that.
I got little scratches. That's okay though. He hasn't gotten any tree on him. Or any kits. Any treesasters.
Trees, yeah, he hasn't
Yeah.
dropped any trees on him today.
No. But he got whacked
Well, he-
by a vine the other day.
Oh yeah, we all get whacked by the vines, but no, he actually he hit himself in the eyebrow.
All right,
But it wasn't even
above
with the
there.
tree; it was with the clipper. Like the clippers, whenever he
Oh yeah.
operated it. I don't know if the branch or whatever he was doing was like
Branch.
under tension, and he clipped him like that. And as soon as he did it, the other part came back and whack, smacked him right in the face.
It's like,
I was like, oh my goodness, Dad.
leave him with anything.
Can't trust you to do nothing. All right, let me go. I'm gonna put that down so everyone can.
Yeah, you're driving everybody. Oh, it's my clicker thingy-majingy. Is the one that measures how chunky you are? Is this one I'm gonna play with?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah. I see.
How do you mean that?
It's one of those military.
No, it's not.
It's a military one.
Okay.
You measure. Well, it's like one of the military.
I was gonna say it's
But I use it
because normally it
for.
has
I use
where
it
you
for
can
my yes.
reconnect it back to you.
I use it
yourself.
for my fabric to measure all my fabric and to measure the kids' clothes.
Howdy,
or the
Sean.
dogs.
Let's trade Pete. Hello,
Yay,
you beautiful
hey,
people.
Hi. Who else is
Right
here?
now we're hot and sweaty.
Oh my goodness. Oh, there we are.
Yeah, right now we're hot and sweaty because we've been out clearing the land.
You're just sweaty. Oh, I thought it's a hello, Brat. Jesus, I'm reading that wrong.
Brat. Yeah,
It's not Brat.
that's my name.
You are. That is.
Well,
me.
to my
Where is
mama.
Mom? Is Mom in here already?
I have not seen her.
Okay. So who do we got? Oh,
Yeah, she's.
Oh, that's you.
That's my name. Whatever.
You
My
are.
mama.
You are the Brat. So
Wasn't a brat.
you told them what you've been up to.
About 5'10". No, I haven't really
I'm saying, like, what you've
I mean,
been
we
up to today.
said that we were helping mom and dad clear more property up by their cabin site.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And
We
that
did.
you got to play with fire as
I
you
did.
always do. even though it's super windy.
Yeah, it is. And so he fixed the water
Rebecca.
pressure, or at least tried to fix the water pressure.
Yes, I've replaced the switch inside our
Ooh, did
well house.
you notice?
Huh?
This can't be played in the background.
Okay.
What? So what does that mean?
Because you're logged into our channel, so you can't play it from our own channel.
Holy crap!
You have to log into your channel, which
how the heck did that happen? I am in my channel. Look at that. Boom.
Okay. I don't know.
So there's something wrong with YouTube. So
Yeah, normally she plays it from her phone.
Yeah, I do. That's how I read all of y'all's messages. And now it gives me this one sign that, or this sentence that says this can't be played in the background.
And Jen is here. She said, I'm here. I forgot my dog was outside and she came in muddy. So I just finished watching her. I'm tired of mud. Yeah. We're tired of mud.
I hate it when she does that too.
A lot of like the main areas that we're here in the front is actually starting to dry out. It's not like muddy to where it sticks to you. It won't do that. Obviously it's still moist.
Yeah.
Right. But if you were to go that way up towards the ridge behind Mom and Dad's shed room, that up there is still like sopping wet. Like there's so much water that's still coming out of the ridge that once that dries up enough, we need to get up there and cut in a ditch to try to get all that water to go that way towards the creek. But we also need to move a bunch of rocks and we would have to do a big enough ditch where it's going to have to go basically back behind where we want to put the gathering house. But then at some point, if we're going to continue having drainage going that way, because we do want to have a road back there at some point where we would have to add in a culvert.
Yeah.
Back there. But yeah, there's a lot of water coming out. But it's because right now, like we're not really wanting to do anything permanent because a lot of this area right here, we're still going to be grading and getting it, a house pad established. And actually for that area on the ridge, we want to put in a retaining wall and all that. And once we get it to grade, that way we can do the wall. Mm-hmm. And then as we're doing the wall, we'll put in, the drainage and stuff on behind the wall.
Yeah.
So anything coming out of the ridge, that way we don't have to worry about
it flooding down here or
the house area getting
mushy,
washed out. Yeah.
All mushy. I am trying to figure it out. It says a lot.
Like, you got rocks? Yeah, right. Yeah.
Rocks everywhere.
Oh yeah, here in this area of Arkansas, it rains and it grows rocks. Most definitely. And we got piles and piles and piles of rocks. I was even going up and down the driveway with the tractor, which the tractor right now needs a rebuild kit because it's spewing a little more oil out.
He was using it yesterday to level out the driveway.
It needs to be.
To get rid of the potholes that we have. But that didn't work.
Yeah, didn't
work at all.
Because our driveway already has, like an established rocks and stuff that's in it. Mm-hmm. It already has some of the crush, like a 3/4 or 1 inch rocks. But it's been compacted so much that you need to have the box blade driven over it a few times. And just my tractor is not strong enough to be doing that. And the box blade we have has 5 tines on it, but I've only been using 3 tines, and even at that, which I felt like something was crawling on me. Nope. Like, what's on me? Being out in the woods, you never know. You might have a tick climbing up on you.
You got that itchy butt or something?
Yeah. No, it's just where you feel like something's crawling on you.
Chiggers.
Probably.
They're evil.
But yeah, my tractor is horribly underpowered, but I'm pretty sure a lot of that too is because the engine does need an overhaul. Mm-hmm. It's needed an overhaul ever since I bought it.
It has.
I should say, traded it for my truck. We didn't buy it. We traded it.
Yeah.
And now it's leaking just a little too much oil.
Well, you've been doing little fixes to it here and there.
Yeah.
So it was about due time
plus the exhaust leaks and just yeah, it's horrible.
Oh yeah, so you got that done. You got the pressure water done this morning, so that works.
And Jen said that their septic is still a mess.
Yeah.
We won't even get into talking about
Septics. God, that's still a pain in our butt, but you know what?
Yeah.
At least we know it was cleaned out, and yes, there's still water in it. Yes, we got a pump going out to the yard.
Yeah, it's temporarily going
liquids
towards the creek.
Yeah.
So, well, I will say we have, I think, narrowed down exactly what we're going to do because I've been testing the soil, been trying to do stuff, and we are going to need a backhoe to be able to do with what we want, because we do need to scratch like the first top, vegetation layer back. That way I can fill in. So we're not going to do an actual mound system, but it's going to be a gravity fed system. But the slope, our amount of slope that we have, the piping itself should only drop 8 inches, and we have almost 2.5 feet of slope. So with that, we're going to end up doing this. It's more considered like a capped fill instead of like a full mound, because our land, I think, is still fine to accept, what needs to be going in it. That way we can do more of the traditional, type system. It's a lot cheaper, materials wise and stuff, but we do need to build up the land just a little bit to be able to cover piping. So, but
it says a ram pump.
Yeah, because we do need to, scrape away a lot of that vegetation layer, lay down rocks, up to the area that you're wanting to put your piping. So our piping would end up being in the area that we want it to be, roughly 8 inches up where it needs to be, and then it has plenty of area underneath it, and then we can just kind of go back in and backfill all that with dirt. You need at least 6 inches above your piping, so it would give us, almost a foot higher of where the land is now. A foot to a foot and a half, but we're gonna have to come up, at least that much to be able to get that
slope we want.
That slope of the piping that we need.
Yeah, because we had to consider different types of piping, septic, leach lines, and
Love Ray from MT Homestead. Thank you.
Yep. So that's going to get fixed. He went outside after we...
Jeff needs a septic too,
cleared out the land. He went ahead and put some purple markings out there to kind of figure out where things were going to go.
Howdy, Peter.
So far, we're okay with what we have right now. Like, the smell it's not there, so that's a good thing.
Yeah.
So even that's good. Like,
for what we currently have going on, obviously it's not environmentally friendly, because you don't want it just seeping out, to the top of your property. Obviously, there's folks that they'll send stuff out and actually have it sprayed into their fields.
Oh yeah, that's another way.
Which is one way of doing it. Which a lot of times for that it does go through like a sand filter stuff first, and then it gets sent out to a pump, and it pumps and sprays it everywhere.
Oh yeah, they have so many different systems. It's just which one's cost effective to you and what type of property you have. And we have a lot of rocks too.
Lots of rocks.
So with us being able to do that, it's better. Just like who was it that was saying that you can't even dig a hole for a post because you always hit a rock. It's true.
Yeah, just about
everywhere.
Almost everywhere. Which, I mean, I've dug, obviously all the holes for our service poles. I've dug those by hand. That's a 4-foot hole to dig down, which you hit rocks, and I just end up using the landscape bar a lot of times the hole ends up being a little bigger than you want it to be because
Mhm.
you're trying to get those rocks and stuff out. But it does add in, time and such. But
Just make a fence out of rocks then.
there's a lot of people that do that. Yeah.
It is with all the rocks we've got. Make a fence out of rocks. Nani, we can make your house out of rocks.
Yeah, until the big bad wolf comes
Yeah.
and blows.
It says smells lovely when they spray the fields. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We stopped flushing tissue and took the cap off. That's about all we can do.
Yeah.
Yep, stop
Until-
using tissue. Yeah.
Until it allows it to soak into the ground, and that's the sad part. We're just getting started into wet season for the area because anything else around here, like April time frame is always the wettest month on record.
Yeah.
Just
Mm-hmm.
however long they've been keeping weather records.
I feel like we had just left one because it was raining and raining the whole time. Even the last time it was raining, it said it didn't call for rain a couple of days ago, and then it just rained out of nowhere.
Right? Yeah, it wasn't calling for rain, and then once it started raining, I looked up to see, and it showed raining on my phone at that point. But then the percentage wise said 30%. I was like, I'm looking at my right now, and it looks like 100% to me. And it's coming out good too. It wasn't one of them little rains.
Mm-mm.
It like Forrest said, it was big old fat rains.
I know Dad went out there to go put up the windows and everything.
Or
And
Bubba's, I guess
I
it
think
was.
he had
Forrest's
just finished
Bubba.
showering too, so he's out there getting wet and coming back.
Yeah.
Oh boy, what is my kid doing?
It's big old fat rain.
Trying to change what?
The last name.
Oh yeah. I don't know
Barbara
what
and
to do.
Porge in the house. Howdy, Troy.
Hello.
Howdy.
Hello.
Yes, it is
Yes.
beautiful today. Yes, it is. I mean that the wind,
It was a
even
nice
though it
day.
is breezy today, it's not good for trying to record, especially when you don't have good, audio equipment.
But it was so nice.
It feels so good.
Because you it's like we're working outside, we're sweating and everything, but then we sit down and then just that breeze just hits you and you're like, oh yeah, like,
Feels so
like
nice.
should I get back up and go at it again?
Should, coulda, woulda.
I know, right? But yeah,
Yeah.
that's what's going on this week. We've got, what do we got planned for
This
this
window
week?
isn't like too bright. It's not doing like a whiteout scenario.
It's not. Look,
Let's see.
look, chunky butt.
I know. I just kind of get.
Hey, leave it alone.
See if that looks.
Trying to show you that it does not. Look
See
at
that
you.
looks better.
No, it does not. I still see you.
Yeah.
When I sit down, I get 11 puppies in my lap. 11?
I told you you're not allowed to go over
Sheesh.
there.
I told him when he turns 50, he's going to get his spirit animal, which is a weenie dog. So yeah.
Yeah, I know you're not taking them dolls outside.
Well, it's fine. It's fine.
I know you're not taking them
Where are you
dolls
taking him
outside.
to?
It's for baby grandma.
Is grandma playing with you?
She's right there. She's right there.
It's the other one she can't take out.
Mm.
She found a loophole. It's the other one she can't take out. And she's playing with grandma. I know, right, Gladys? Come over here. I already have 3
Not supposed
dogs.
to be
4
taking any
dogs.
toys outside.
I thought I had 3 dogs. I have 4 dogs. Yeah. And 2 of them are fluffy. I wonder what kind they are.
I don't know.
They're fluffy and they're all black. Yeah. Fluffy and they're all black.
I mean, I'm sure there's some type of poodle mix.
I don't know.
Some type of doodle.
Sheesh. Probably. I don't know. They kind of, but their hair is softer than Willow's.
Well, it doesn't mean that they're not, definitely not a saber doodle.
No, they're not a saber doodle. They're
But
some
they
sort
are
of
some type of doodle.
soft thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. They listen to Dad every time. They go out and they run back in when he yells at them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Dad said
'cause
he
they'll
wanted
come out the gate.
That's what Dad said. He said he wanted to go over there and pet his dogs. And you were like, don't. No. Yeah, Dad loves dogs too.
Pyrenees and Anatolians.
Yeah, Dad is hopefully someday he wants to get a chow chow again because that's what we had growing up.
Yeah, that's his favorite. Yeah.
Yeah, he had a chow chow growing up, and of course his name was Bear.
I just think they're too aggressive.
Oh no, he was a good family dog, very good family dog. Yeah, as long as the people that you were bringing into the gate, as long as he was able to greet them, and you came with a family member, he was okay. Yeah, exactly.
Aggressive.
They're
They're aggressive.
He was family oriented. He was like a security guard. Like,
Yeah.
He was just
I
like
mean,
a
a lot of
security
dogs
guard.
like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of the whole point.
He was such a baby. And then we used to have chickens when growing up. And we had this red-headed chicken. She was so pretty. Yeah. Them dogs.
You want to tell them what I told you yesterday about the area that we were working yesterday?
Oh, yeah. We were working on, so right midsection of, well, on this side of the creek.
What have I claimed that area to be?
Well, that area you claimed it to be your workshop area.
The shops.
Right
area.
in front of the house for some reason. So I guess I can shoot that way. You see that right there? God, disturbing the view. Let's that way a bit. But in the meantime, that area is going to be, we're going to have it fenced in.
Okay, then you can have all the animals in the front, and then I'll move the shops to behind the gathering house. That's originally where we were going to do the garden and animals back there.
We were going to do it right there.
Now we'll flip-flop.
I don't know. We'll figure it out. Everything's got to look cute.
Huh.
Everything's got to look cute.
Exactly.
I know.
But
so right now, that area that's up in front of where we're at right now, that area is going to get fenced in so we can get some chickens.
That's going to be the whether it becomes permanent or temporary, because there's going to be a hot minute before any shops get built.
Yeah, it'll be a hot minute before any of that stuff gets built.
Which,
so that will temporarily be their area until we find out,
But once we build the garage, that's going to be my temp shop.
For me, it's until we clear out, because we're, like we said, we're clearing out the front piece of the property.
Yeah. In
front of where we're building our home. So once we clear all that out, we get a little more, not adjusted, I would say, familiar with our land.
Yeah.
How the way it's all laid about.
See it. Yeah.
So once we clear all that out,
much stuff.
We'll be able to see, hey,
And the best part, it doesn't cost anything to do it. Even though nobody wants to sit there and watch, oh, they're clearing land again. Oh, they're clearing land again. Oh, they're clearing.
10 years later, they're still clearing out land.
Yeah, obviously we can hire someone to come in here and do it.
That costs money, okay?
That costs a lot of money. It's $175 an hour is the cheapest one I found.
It's okay though. So we're doing it ourselves.
We're
getting our calories in, our steps in. We're working out.
Enjoying the process of when we're doing it.
And I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying burning whatever needs to be burned, and I'm enjoying.
Yeah.
I love seeing the progress. Okay, it's awesome to just look back and be like, "Yo, I did that," or "Hey, we did that." Of course,
now it's getting into the warmer seasons, so with that, also means bugs. So trying to clear land whenever there's a whole bunch of, the bugs, the ticks, the chiggers, the flies and flies.
Yeah, so we were just like spraying ourselves down, creating just where the leaves are laying down. I create a small little perimeter around that, clear that small perimeter, leave the leaves in the inside or whatever, and set it on fire so it can just gradually burn all the leaves. And it goes around, all the brush goes around the trees and everything, but I'll just clear out a small area and I take a big chunk of that burns on its own. So,
and hopefully too that that also helps with the bug control and such, being able to go in and do that. obviously we always check, make sure that we're not in a
burn.
high burn risk or whatever. That
Yeah.
as long as we're in the green,
Yeah.
we'll go in and do that, and then once everything is burned, all the underbrush is burned,
Mm-hmm.
then we go back in and start cutting down some of the trees that we want to cut down.
Yeah.
The cedars and just
So yeah,
all that such. And
that's pretty much all
clearing.
that takes. It just takes making a
Yeah.
small path and cutting all the small trees and running it up. But yeah, I know guineas are good for eating ticks. They are. I do want some.
Mm-hmm.
I do want some. They say you have to train them. I guess the moment that they're there, the more that you feed them, the more they stay because they know where food is.
Yeah.
But that initial what?
Yeah, it takes a few months that you have to hold on to guineas before you can let them free range.
So yeah.
Yes, work, making me tired.
Yes, it is. That's making us tired.
Plus, that's got a brush hog, a hope, and or sapling puller, which we do have a flail mower for our tractor, but our tractor is the Kubota B7100, and at the PTO, it only puts out 13 horsepower, 12 probably on a good day, because the engine in the tractor needs to be rebuilt. And the flail mower that we have is actually rated, you're supposed to have like a minimum of 25 horsepower at the PTO. So we're only using like half the power of what this thing is rated for. But the reason why I bought it is because I already knew at some point we're going to be getting a better tractor, and I wanted to buy that equipment for that better tractor, not for what we currently have.
Yeah.
So it works. You just got to go really, really slow. But as I said, right now,
it's leaking oil.
I need to get the overhaul kit for the tractor is right around $500. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that added to the budget, and then we'll start setting money aside. And then once it's available, then we'll go with it. Because right now, just about everything that we've gotten, from either one, tax money, or two, the money that we kind of expect to be getting from YouTube on a monthly, that's already been factored in, set aside for other things. So until we get this added into the budget,
we just continue doing the lists.
Yep, Lil Mac is going to be
checking in, scratching out,
sidelined for
whatever's needed. Yeah, but it's okay. Yeah. Still keep moving forward because we already still process.
Yeah, because we already know come this summer, as our financials is going to be a whole lot better.
Oh, they'll see it.
So yeah, you guys will notice because right now we're just going slow. We're doing the stuff that can be done with what we got, and you will definitely notice both here and on the main channel of when our finances become better, because stuff's going to start going.
That's right. That's what I need to do. We did say we were going to do raised garden beds this year. In the meantime, so.
Which and I have a lot of that cedar, like the cutoffs and stuff that I got from Paul over at the Bearded Carpenter. Thanks again, Paul. If you're watching later, that's a lot of that stuff I'm going to be utilizing for raised gardens. Because even if it's not perfect, because it's flat, perfectly flat on one side, but then if it's not flat on the other, that's all going to be faced on the inside, or even I can do it vice versa.
Yeah, we can probably have the facing.
Yeah, because it's obviously
it don't matter how, as long as they're raised beds for us.
For a raised garden bed, it doesn't have to look pretty as long as it can grow food.
Yes.
For now.
And that's what we're
because I know someone likes it to look pretty sometimes, but
we know that this one's just temporary and it is okay.
Yeah, anything that is a temporary thing is, if it's functional, that's the best part, is that it's functional.
Yeah, and we got a lot of scrap wood, a lot of all of that out there. I know I'm itchy too, so
yeah,
we've been outside,
I got it. Words are hard. I got bit up.
You got bit up. I need to go and get in the shower or something. It says here. Let's see. So yes, we are going to do raised gardens. We we were gonna do that. The Lowe's or any type of buckets. We did that No, we did that a couple of years ago.
It is a few years. Yeah.
You did that. It was put next to the garden, the raised garden bed you did for me. God, I missed that thing. I loved that garden bed. It was a monster. We just left it there, and the owner, the one that bought the house, they loved it, so we just kept it there. Yeah, that thing is amazing. But yeah, on a conveyor belt, huh? Raised garden.
Yeah, with a built-in recliner. Yeah.
Oh.
So then you just gotta sit down. That kind of reminds me, like I've seen those videos where they have the gardening, but you're laying down on the cart with the wheels, and then you're just using your hands to kind of like pull yourself along as you're laying down, face down to work the land, like in all the rows.
Yeah.
That's what that reminds me of.
Yeah, we were in the city when you did my garden bed.
Yeah, we still lived in Virginia Beach.
Yeah. Oh, I grew a lot of tomatoes that year.
A lot of tomatoes.
So many tomatoes. I had peppers.
Which our peppers didn't really take off too well.
My lettuce did. My lettuce and my what was it? The other one, kale. It was kale. The snap peas.
Yeah, kale did good.
Oh, the snap peas grew so much.
But I would like to be able to do, obviously, I would like to have, some trellis work, some different things, or even doing like the archways. Because with that, you can use the buckets, right? You just get one cattle panel, set it in place just tall enough to where you can walk through it, and then have your bucket sitting on the side to grow stuff in the bucket, and then have it going up, for, whether it be cucumbers, just anything, right?
Yeah.
Especially the stuff that is viney. So, doing any type of like a loofah.
What did we do? I did
snap peas.
Was it cucumbers that I did, or which ones that had the yellow flowers? I know I did a couple of those.
You're doing squash.
Yeah, it was squash. Yeah, I did squash.
I would like to get us some strawberries going.
That would be the first for me.
Because strawberries come back every single year. Like you don't even have to do anything if you don't want to, and they come back. But to me, I'd rather have strawberries like in a bucket situation like that, since they do come back. But have them up on a trellis as well.
I was trying to see if I had my
But
don't mind the kids, but I don't know. I don't know if they can see that.
Yeah, you kind of see it.
It was a big raised garden, and all of those green bushes back there were.
It was like U-shaped, yeah.
All tomatoes.
Or horseshoe shaped.
I should have one in here where it was just built, too.
I'm sure you do.
I'll probably bring it up, but
well, I know a lot of folks have been following us too since Virginia, so
yeah,
they probably have seen it.
I loved it. I was so happy when
anybody that's here that has been following our journey, if you guys remember that garden, give us that hands up.
That was my favorite thing. God, it was my favorite.
Yeah,
I want another.
It was nice because it was cedar and tin.
Yep, he had put a lot of grass clippings in there, rocks.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was a hugelculture.
It was rocks. It was cardboard.
A whole bunch of wood. Like some of the big pieces of wood. It's about like a hair over halfway, because it was the garden itself was just a little bit over 2 feet tall, because she didn't want to really be bending over or anything. So
yeah, I have a deterioration of an L5, S1, and L4.
Yeah, so
bending over for long periods of time was just not going to do it.
Yeah. So yeah, any of the raised gardens, I always try to bring them up a little taller.
Oh, they have a strawberry patch. Only a few have grown so far.
Yeah. Because that's one thing that we miss is because in the area of Virginia Beach that we were living, there's a town there called Pungo.
Strawberry Festival.
And they actually have a strawberry festival. So out there, every single year, they have a parade and everything. They do a strawberry festival parade. You can go out there and get just about anything you think of strawberry, right? You can get strawberry shortcakes. You can get strawberry covered or chocolate covered strawberries on
go
stick.
pick your strawberries.
They do.
My
all
kids
kinds of
were
stuff.
bad.
Strawberry shakes.
Whenever we would pick strawberries, the kids would pick them and eat them. Pick them and eat them instead of putting them in their baskets.
Yeah.
Pick them
Which,
and
I mean, a lot of people do that.
So they were happy.
They already know about 50% of the stuff that's coming out of that
being
field.
eaten right there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was good stuff.
Oh.
It'd be so hot too. Like you'd be out there.
Mm-hmm. That's another thing I missed. My compost. You made me a compost bin.
Nice
I
compost
missed that.
bin.
Yeah.
Because that one was reclaimed the decking, so it was like the 1x7 or the 5/8 thick decking.
It was a deck we used to have in our previous rental home that we had.
And that's what I used.
We asked the owner if they wanted to keep it, just to pay us the difference from it, or we can just take it off. They wanted it for free. We're like, no, I'm taking my wood with me. Wood is not cheap.
Yeah, because we had permission to build a deck. It was in a rental house,
and it was beautiful. And
we told them that we'll put this in, and then we'll take it back out at the end. But if you want to keep it, all we ask is that you just pay for the materials.
And that was it.
And that was it. And she's like, no, I don't want to pay for the materials. So I said, okay. I'm going to
take our wood.
We'll take it with us. So.
And we'll leave everything just the way it was. So that's what we did. It was and we repurposed it and we used it for compost. And that thing served us well. It
was amazing. And it was a two bin. And I actually made it too, to where the front boards, they slid into slots. So you have the board sit off to the side. As you're filling it, you're able to slowly raise it up, and then once it's full and then becomes compost, you can take those boards back out, and it allows for easily shoveling all the stuff out.
Yeah, and it was two of them because you kind of do it every year. So once one is full, you can start filling the other one up. By the time you're done filling the other one up, the other one would be ready to use. So it's just a back and forth kind of thing. Amazing.
Love pecans, walnuts, and black walnuts.
I love pecans. I can make a pecan pie.
That's my favorite. Love it. I know we would like, because I do believe that we have black walnut trees here, which we actually had one in Virginia. Well, it's in our neighbor's yard, but about half the tree hung over into our yard, and it's actually back there close to where the compost bin is on the back side of the garage, because it's a detached garage. And I would go out there and I'd pick them up. But if you've never dealt with walnuts or like the black walnuts, whenever they come in the shell, right? Because it's not just, it's a shell, and then it has the green husk that goes around it. And that husk has like all the black stuff that's in it. You don't want to get that stuff on your hands or your skin, because it will stain you. And it will stain you a lot. So, but I'd use the gloves to pick that stuff up, put it into a bucket with water, let it soak for a little bit. But I would actually use, it was like a stirring thing for paint that you stick down in there after you've let it soak for a day, and then you kind of run that back and forth in there, and it gets rid of that husk, to where it was only the walnut itself that was left. And then you kind of pour that out, and you're able to separate that without getting it all over you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Ask me how I know that it stained your skin.
Because you did it, baby. We know you
learned
did
the hard way.
Yeah, we had it.
That's one, like how I always tell the kids, either you do life lessons the easy way or the hard way.
Yeah, you're going to learn somehow.
If you're figuring it out yourself, guess what? That's the hard way. Well, guess what? I figured it out myself, and I did it the hard way.
Oh, yeah. I would love to have a pecan tree in here.
Oh, yeah.
I would love that.
Yeah, just pecan.
Pecan.
It's a pecan.
And some apples.
How do you say it?
I had a lemon tree growing, and we left it.
Yeah, we had a lemon tree. I had an avocado tree.
We did.
And I had that thing for almost 8 years.
Yes.
That I was growing it out of a big pot. And I had it, and I grew it from a seed. Had it for 8 years, produced any fruit yet, but normally if you're producing from seed, it can take up to 10 years before producing fruit. Normally it's between 7 to 10.
But we read that you need 2 of those.
Yeah.
Not
And-
1.
And the second that I put that tree into the ground there in Virginia, it died.
It did not like Virginia
It did
soil.
not like Virginia soil.
It was
at
too
all.
much clay. Too much clay for it. It said nope.
It did not.
And no
survive.
matter how much we try to save it, it just died.
Yeah.
So we had to grow them again, and that's when we learned we had to grow 2 of those together in order, because they switch genders.
Which I would like to do that here.
Every year, one will supply fruit, then
Yeah.
the next year the other one will supply fruit. We had the lemon tree. God, that lemon tree hated you.
Lemon tree did.
The lemon tree hated him so bad. Every time I would just poke him because the lemon tree has thorns in it.
Hey, they got some big old thorns on it too.
Oh yeah, I would talk to that thing like no tomorrow, but every time you got closer, somehow you always get scratched and poked.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But someone ended up leaving that one outside one winter, and it didn't last.
it didn't last. It died. It was well. It had already gone through so much trauma coming from Virginia over here. It died here.
Yeah,
it died that winter here. I was so upset. That one only had about 2 years, I think. Yeah. Don't tell the government
Don't tell the
about
government.
I know, right?
Yeah.
They'll be like,
Yeah.
so bad.
It goes by them. Yeah.
The tree goes by them. Yes, it does. Don't assume it's gender, babe.
I know, right?
But yeah, so that's how it goes. Oh, but yes, I can't wait. I'm gonna get some apple trees. Yeah.
Yeah, we are definitely going to be getting, which need to get going on that here quickly, because we're already behind the power curve when it comes to getting stuff planted. We don't have any seedlings. We don't have anything going.
Oh, we got jalapeno seedlings. Mom's always been collecting those. And
She has seeds, but there's nothing that's already been planted.
Yeah.
So there's no seed starters, nothing. So we're already behind the power curve when it comes to gardening.
I get it.
But the gardening has never been my thing. I like to build. I like to eat.
I get the garden thing.
But I don't like doing the gardening. So
I have a green thumb for tomatoes. Though.
She can't garden until I build. So I do need to get going on that.
Yeah.
Which I could always do that this week.
I use my pots for them.
But yeah, we do have. So as of right now, the only thing I know that is planted outside is flowers that Mom did.
Yeah.
Which should be coming in here for, I don't know how much she's been watering them.
Yeah, she was trying to save all the tulips that were in the ground that I was trying to yank out of that side of the
stuff that's on the side
garage. So she yanked all that out, and I'm like, these things are like evil. They multiply so fast. Just leave a little slither of that root, and bam, you're gonna have like 30 million tulips there. And she wanted to put some in her wagon.
And they said that did it about this time last year, and it worked okay.
Yeah, you see.
So yeah, I know, because what is it? I forgot the actual date of what our last frost is supposed to be in this area. I want to say it's like April 10th, which I always thought that was kind of late, but or might be March 10th.
If I do it, it'll have to. I think I'll probably have to put them in the shed over there.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we do
away
need
from like.
We do need a greenhouse. That would be nice.
Yeah, it would be nice. Even if it's one of those little tiny ones that you can build up from like Lowe's or Home Depot that has a little plastic in it.
Well, it'd be cheaper just to go get the materials.
Or do that.
I can go get 2, because we don't need a big one. Just to get 2 cattle panels for now. You know, obviously, because you can always those cattle panel, hoop houses for a greenhouse. You can always extend that. You can make that as long as you want. You just keep adding cattle panels to it, and you keep adding to your framing.
The one that I can't wait for it to come out. We have muscadine everywhere. We have muscadine everywhere. But we pulled one out of a tree here by the side of the pond, and Anson put 2 posts there with a line going from one post to the other. He did a couple of lines of that. So right now I have a vine that's wrapped in there, and I'm hoping that.
Yeah, we're trying to train it a little more, because I have it set up to where, like, if you're going to grow grapes or such, to where you can actually have them going on the strings. I have it set up kind of like that, so I'm hopefully, because it's muscadine is a wild grape, that it will work out. But we will see.
Yeah. So far I've gone over there and I've rewrapped certain.
You did a whole lot of
lines.
rewinding to be able to get that first place.
But
leave me alone. I still got there. I had to get at least their place. Oh,
but yeah, so I am hoping to get some muscadine because normally all the muscadine we have here grows above the trees way up high, and I can't reach them like that. So hopefully,
so you can lift the cattle panels to make it taller, a taller greenhouse, most definitely.
Yeah. Price of cattle panel, Brett. I want an arch this year. Oh, that'd be nice too. Yeah. Any type of greenhouse. I would accept any type of greenhouse you make me, as long as let's put some food in there. Yeah. Yeah. Some food.
Yeah, because the plastic is not that expensive. Because I've even seen those. Which, ultimately, I would like to have the arched cattle panel like that for doing a greenhouse. I know temporarily just doing the one layer of plastic is okay to begin with, but actually I've seen to where you do a double layer of plastic, which you have to seal everything on the sides. So you actually have to glue it and seal it off. And then you're creating an air barrier. So you actually get an air pump, kind of like a bounce house pump, to force air in between those two layers of plastic. And it controls the temperature inside your greenhouse so much better. But you have to get, a decent size plastic, right? It's kind of like the same type of plastic you'd be putting down for like a concrete barrier or like a underlayment.
This was why he does the building. This is why you build.
Because I plan a lot. There's so much. I research. There's so many things. Like I'll look and I'll be like, "Ooh, I like that. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, I like how this goes." And then I kind of take like little snippets of this and this and this and this and combine them together.
Yeah, this is why.
And that's one of them I will do.
The cat and the dog are playing. Willa's trying to find BC, and BC's coming around. Look at her. She's going to come around and try to grab her. Yep.
That's what I said. I have to get creative. Yep.
That's what you have to do when all these things are more expensive, just like they say they're.
Oh, Catless has the cattle panels for 30, under 30.
I have to go look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I haven't looked, I have not been there yet, but the only reason why I've really just been going to like True Value for a lot of stuff here is because they actually offer a military discount. Sometimes, some of the other stores might be cheaper in the long run, even without a discount. But just knowing that they're there to support us as veterans, sometimes I'll give them my business just because they do that, even though it might cost like $5 more, $10.
Well, then you're also looking at if you're going to go to another place that may have them cheaper, we got to look at driving over there. Yeah, the gas again.
Catless is local, so.
But other stores is what I'm saying.
But if we're going to other, big box stores or anything, other, feed stores or anything like that outside of our local town. Then we're always adding, at least a 30-minute drive minimum to get to any of those places. So so it just depends. Which I do know that the True Value is normally more expensive, but and I've priced out a lot of things between all the stores that I'll go to, hardware, right? And with the discount, it ends up being the same price as what the other stores would offer without having a discount. So it does equal out to be a lot of the same, for us, right? I'm just saying for us as being veterans. But then knowing that they offer, and it's not just military veterans, right? It's also your police veterans,
Yeah.
your firefighters, your ambulance people, stuff like that, right? So your EMS. So it's just knowing that store is supporting those members is what, regardless, even if it, like I said, even though it's a little bit higher price sometimes, just knowing that they offer that to those individuals, they get my business because of that, right? Because another store, and I'm not saying that I do not shop at other stores if they don't give me a discount. No, I'm not saying that.
Just a lot of stores.
Just we love supporting, our veterans. We love supporting, those folks. So, if I find a store that is going to do the same thing, then I do love giving them our business.
Thank you for watching. We'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Yeah, and with that, we have reached past our 1 hour limit.
Oh, yep, we're right there. There. We didn't have Paul here to say, "Hey, you're reaching your time."
I know Paul is not here today.
Man,
we live 45 minutes from Walmart, Lowe's, etc. Couldn't pay me to live in the city, but I did. Yes, I do wish those stores were here. Some people say that this place is landlocked or something like that, store locked or something like store locked. I don't know.
That the politicians have stopped all big business from coming in here.
I don't know.
But I don't know. That's the each their own. We'll see.
I wish we had a lot of.
Only time can tell with that because you're gonna have people that are gonna go on to something greater.
Yeah.
And after that, someone always has to fill in their spots, and they're always going to have.
Hopefully, we get some more business, here. Yes, hopefully we do. Yeah.
But anyway, I hope everyone's having a great Sunday, great weekend. Hopefully, the week to come is blessed for everybody.
Yep, and so much better.
And that the weather holds out and gets us all dried up, so it'll be greatly appreciated. Last but not, you got anything else you'd like to say?
I don't have anything else. I think that's everything. I think I'm hungry. How about you go start the grill?
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to go cook some chickens. So last but not least.
Always think of better. Not every chance you get.
Not only on Veterans Day.
And we'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.
Later, y'all. All right. Let's get this thing ended out. Hi, Mike. Hi, Mike.
Nah,